Hey guys, welcome back. So got a lip swatch party for y'all today on these right here. These are the Laura Geller Nude Kisses Lip Hugging Lip Glosses. And they were so super duper sweet and sent me this beautiful container with all the different shades in here. It says Juicy Lips for National Jelly Bean Day. So all the colors are in there, as well as some really yummy jelly beans. They're like cheesecake, like strawberry cheesecake flavored. They're very good. So I was resisting eating them all so I could show you them in the container with the beautiful lip glosses too. So I'm gonna do like I normally do in my lip swatch parties. I'm gonna show you swatches on my lips, swatches on my hand, let you know what I think about these glosses, and just do a little lip swatch party. So let's get to it. So quickly touching on the formula on these lip glosses, this is what they say about it. It says, I don't think you're ready for this jelly. We've got 16 new Nude Kisses lip hugging lip glosses in cream to shimmer finishes for all skin and lip tones. Packed with vitamin A, C, and E, the formula leaves lips hydrated and never sticky. And then on the Laura Geller website, it says, when it comes to the nude lip look, there is no such thing as one size fits all color. The Nude Kisses Lip Hugging Lip Gloss is an ultra creamy, moisturizing gloss with sheer to medium coverage and a non-sticky high shine finish. Nude Kisses Lip Hugging Lip Gloss collection features 16 shades of color-kissed nudes in cream and shimmer finishes for all skin tones and lip tones. So that's about the formula, so now we're gonna get into the swatches. So the first shade that I have to show you is Blushing, and it's described as a shimmering pinky mauve. And it's a really beautiful, everyday sort of color. It has a lot of pigmentation to it. That's one thing about these glosses, like most of the colors I've tried, it says sheer to medium coverage, but I think these have really nice coverage to them. So here is this one, Blushing. So that beautiful pinky mauve, it's just an everyday sort of color. It could live in your purse kind of color. Just really versatile. I love this one. This is Skinny Dip, and it's described as a light neutral nude beige. So neutral, so perfect for a smoky eye or something like that. It just is that really versatile neutral color. It is a slightly like more warm tone nude, so it's kind of got that that warm beigey tone to it. Love this one. And I did want to mention to you the applicator. So it is a doe foot applicator, but it has a little reservoir in there. It's kind of like a little dip out sort of a thing. I really like it. I like how it holds a good amount of product in there, so you can really get almost enough to get a full application in one coat. It depends on like how thick you want it. So it almost gives you enough. If you want kind of a sheer application, it's enough, but for me, I kind of dip back in one more time to get a little bit more, but it does hold a good amount of product in that little scoopy reservoir part. This one is Taupeless, and it's described as a light radiant tan with gold pearl. So this one has a little bit of shimmer in it. It is similar to Skinny Dip, but Skinny Dip has more kind of peachy pink tones to it. This one is definitely more on the brownie side, kind of terracotta, orangey side, and then it has a little bit of that gold pearl to it. So it's a really pretty one. I like Skinny Dip a little bit better, but this is another great neutral. Love this one. This is Tan Lines, and it's described as a light honey beige. And this is getting slightly deeper than these other two, but not by much, just a little bit. Ran out of room there, so we got a weird knuckle swatch going on. So this one got swatched on the knuckle, but hopefully you can still see it. It's a really pretty shade. It's just an awesome brownie nude. Love this one. This one's super cute. This is Smooch, and it's described as a pale rosy pink, and that's just what it is, just a pale pink, very nice and neutral. You can kind of see it in comparison with the other ones there. So a little bit more on the pinky side than this one, but just a really pretty sweet pink, very natural on the lips. I think this will work really nicely over a pink lipstick if you want just a little bit of gloss. Wanted to touch on the scent of these. These have a really nice scent to them. They're kind of like a baked cookie sweet sort of a scent, so it's a dessert sweet sort of a scent. It's really, really nice. It's not overpowering, but just a nice little addition to it. So love the scent on it, love this shade. This one's a lighter nude and more on the sheer side. This is Nude Beach, and it's described as a light muted coral or peach, and that's exactly what it is. It's a light nudie peach sort of a color. Same sort of color family as this one, but on the lighter side and doesn't have that kind of shimmery sheen to it. It's more of just a cream finish. But if you're looking for just a really nice sheer nude gloss, I think you would really like this color. Wanted to note about bleeding on these. So I'm not the best one to tell you because I almost always wear a gloss with a lip liner, especially on my upper lip, just for a little bit more definition and to kind of like finish out my lips, you know, just to get the shape a little bit more defined. So I'm not the best one to tell you on that, but just looking on my hand, I can see a little bit of bleeding into my knuckle right in here, just the little wrinkles in my knuckles. So if you do have issues with bleeding, I would wear these with a lip liner just because they're so creamy and comfortable. They may move around a little bit in those areas. Can't guarantee it because I'm not really sure, but just basing it on this, I would say I'd probably just pair them with a lip liner. This next one is Coastal. This is described as a softly shimmering dusty peach. I really, really like this one. I would describe this one as very fresh. I think it just looks really fresh and very youthful on the lips because it's just that beautiful, still on the nude side, but it has that peachy coral sort of a tone to it, but a little bit on the orangey side of a coral, less on the pink side, more of the orangey coral. Really cute color. This one is Barely There, and it's described as a shimmering light pink. This is definitely another one of my favorites. It's so pretty. It doesn't look super shimmery to me. When I look in the container, I can see just, you know, some little flecks of, I wouldn't even call it micro shimmer. It's just like it reflects the light. It doesn't look chunky in any way whatsoever. Can't feel it on my lips. Can't feel it on my lips. Really can't even see it that much in a swatch. So I think it just kind of has this like reflecting property to it, but it's this beautiful kind of cool toned pink. Love, love, love it. This one's really pretty too. This is Heartbreaker, and it's described as a shimmering cool nude. And I guess I can see why they say cool nude on it because it has a slightly beigey, mauvey undertone to it, but it is kind of a little bit browny as well. But it's got that like sheen to it. It's really, really a pretty shade. So yeah, what was that one called? Heartbreaker. This next one is Get Cheeky, and it's described as a medium shimmering rose. And it's got this beautiful muted property to it. It's very kind of understated, but a little bit slightly dramatic too, because it's got that depth of that rose in there. Really, really pretty. This one definitely has more color to it, so if you're wanting a gloss with more color to it, this one would be a great option. This one is Bikini Bottom, and it's described as a medium plum, and it's just a beautiful kind of brownie plum color. I don't see any shimmer in this one, so this is a cream finish. If you like those kind of understated brownie plum colors, I think this one would be the one for you. So this is Bikini Bottom. This is Beach Bum, and it's described as a shimmering plummy mauve. And this one is very, very similar to Bikini Bottom, but this one is supposed to have shimmer in it, but I really cannot see it. If it's in there, it's like such a subtle sheen to it, like almost like a shift. Like it has a slight shift to it versus any kind of it's not a chunky shimmer in any way. It's almost undetectable, but it has that kind of sheen to it. So the difference I see between these two is that this one is just barely more on the gray side, and then it has that kind of shifty sheen to it. My lips are getting quite angry with me at this point, so it's good that these are so hydrating. And these are super duper hydrating. They really do feel like a treatment on your lips, just very smooth and hydrating and comfortable on the lips. They're not the longest wearing glosses. You know, with glosses you kind of get typically one or the other. You usually get either sticky and long wearing or comfortable and hydrating and not super long wearing. So these are on the comfortable, hydrating, not super long wearing end of the spectrum, but I really, really like the formula on them. Just so comfortable. Okay, next color. This is Jetsetter, and this is described as a neutral cinnamon brown. And yeah, I think that fits it. It's again very close to these other two brownie shades up here, these kind of plummy browns. So I would say you don't need all three of them. I would maybe pick one of the three and just, you know, which is your favorite of the three. I think they're so close. You know, if you like these sort of colors, I think you'd be happy with any of the three. This one's definitely a different sort of brown. This one is cocoa nut, and it's described as a rich cocoa brown. So again, it's in that brown family, but it's much deeper than the other ones. And it's got this like depth to it and kind of a grayish depth. Really, really pretty. I think this one is just a statement, but also would make a great neutral for deeper skin tones. Really, really a pretty brownie sort of a shade. This one is pretty. This is Island Hopper, and it's described as a shimmering medium neutral brown. And again, it's in that brownie family, but something about this one I just really, really like, and I really can't place why or what I love about it so much. I think it maybe has like a mauve-y tint to it, like a brownie mauve, but definitely it's a brown, but it almost has that slight mauve undertone. Love this one. And lastly, we have Cocoa Beach, which is described as a shimmering deep walnut brown. This one is just fun. I really, really like this one. I feel like it really comes alive more in the lip swatch versus on my hand, because I think you see more of that shimmery sheen to it. This one you can definitely see the shimmer. So it's a brown, and then it has this gorgeous shifty coppery golden shimmer to it. Oh my goodness, it's fun but still neutral. Like it's got a little bit of fun to it, but it's still really nice and neutral. Love this one. This is like the Broadway Blitz. Was that the color from her lipsticks? That really cool shifty duochrome color. I feel like that's kind of the one in this set, is this one right here, that it's kind of just something a little bit fun and out there. All right guys, so those are all of the shades there. So I tried to narrow down my favorites, and I have quite a few here. I love Barely There, Cocoa Nut, Coastal, Get Cheeky, Island Hopper, Cocoa Beach. Those are some of my favorites, but they're all really, really pretty. I mean, if you are looking for a nude, there are options in here for everyone. Just so many beautiful shades, really nice hydrating lip glosses. Love them. So I hope that you guys really enjoyed this video, and I hope it was helpful for you. Please hit a thumbs up if it was. Let me know down below if you've tried these. What do you think about them? What is your favorite shade? I would love to know that. Ask me any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.